Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Bringing Up Bates stars Gil and Kelly-Jo Bates like to keep their kids and grandchildren around the big house. They often come up with big family get-togethers at the property. However, some Redditors are curious as to why the Bates parents haven't suggested letting some of their married children build on their massive land, especially the married ones. Gil and Kelly-Jo Bates are currently living in a 3,000 square foot house with some of their children. Though many of their kids have gotten married and moved out, the supersized family still needs a lot of space due to family gatherings. Because of how big the house is, Gil and Kelly-Jo give chores to each of their kids to lessen their work. This created questions about why the Bringing Up Bates stars let go of some of their married adults despite the possibility of making them build on the land. Some Redditors discussed the possible reasons why Gil and Kelly-Jo Bates haven't opted for a land division to make their married children stay close to the family. According to the poster, the Bringing Up Bates stars have several family friends who allowed some of their kids to stay around their massive properties. Some of them are Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, who let several of their children build a house, a tree house, and have had other family members park RVs on the property. Others also recalled how saddened Gil was when Erin and Chad moved to Florida. However, some Reddit users think it's hard to develop the Bates family's land. In general, a lot of land here in Tennessee is harder to develop because it's a lot of rocks, clay soil, and hills. It can be a large cost, and the area they are in and Rocky Top is very rural and can be costly to build and get supplies out there. The kids also seem to have more independence and not codependent on the parents like the Duggars are. According to Zillow, the Bates only own 25 acres, and like others have said, they live in the mountains. Who knows how much of that 25 is even able to be developed? This could be for a lot of reasons. Don't they live on the side of the mountain? Is it financially feasible to be able to build, add electric, water, etc. there? Also, there could be local codes for not having multiple houses on a property. Kelly-Jo and Gil's house is on the side of a hill, and it doesn't look like there's enough usable land to build more properties. Erin Bates Payne and her husband, Chad, have been living happily in Florida. The Bringing Up Bates stars often share updates about their animal farm. Recently, the third Bates child revealed that they had welcomed new baby goats. Kelly-Jo Bates also visited her daughter last month following the arm injury she suffered after falling from an elevated height while watering one of her plants at home. It also appears that Erin will soon reunite with her family in East Tennessee to celebrate their annual I Love You Day. Carlin and even also hinted that this year's concept is going to revolve around the old, wholesome show, Little House on the Prairie. Bringing Up Bates stars Gil and Kelly-Jo Bates recently gathered their children for their annual I Love You Day. Most of the Bates kids were dressed up in a 90s fashion to fit this year's theme, which is the old family show titled Little House on the Prairie. Many of the Bates siblings have already shared vlogs and photos from their special family event. Carlin and Evan documented the Bates family's I Love You Day. Gil and Kelly-Jo came up with different activities for their annual event, one of which is a game where the contestants get blindfolded while trying to scoop as much money as they can. Several hilarious games made the participants look silly as well. But what caught the attention of many Bringing Up Bates fans was Michael Kristen winning this year's Biggest Heart Award, which includes $100 cash from her parents. Aside from the games and awards, one of the main highlights of the annual family event was their themed costumes. Most of Gil and Kelly-Jo's children wore clothing from the old show, Little House on the Prairie. Evan and Carlin Bates Stewart caught the hearts of many with their cosplay as the Olsen family. Some Bringing Up Bates fans even pointed out how the 9th Bates child nailed Mrs. Harriet Olsen's iconic purple floppy hat. Lawson was also awarded as the best individual costume. Trace and Lydia were also commended for their impressive outfits. Here are some of the comments from Carlin's YouTube vlog. Carlin, Ward Nelly and Willie. Best costumes ever and your babies rocked them. What a beautiful family the Bates are. Inside and out you shine for Jesus. What a joy to watch you all. Thank you for sharing your days with us. Layla completely nailed the Nelly attitude. Love Lil House. Such a fun family. Michaela has the biggest heart and sweetest disposition. Great job on your vlog, Evan. Lovey to the Little House theme for this year's I Love You Day party. You guys were absolutely spot on with being the Olsons. Gil and Kelly Jo also took part in the family's costume party. The Bringing Up Bates stars dressed up as Mr. and Mrs. Olson, but they admitted that Evan and Carlin did better. The Bates parents can also be seen being very busy throughout the event. But some fans were surprised that there were no pregnancy announcements for this year's I Love You Day, despite the family's notorious record of big announcements during the big get-together. Erin Bates also attended the family's annual event despite her recent injury. She suffered an arm injury after falling from an elevated height while watering her plants. Bringing Up Bates star Josie Bates-Balka made headlines after welcoming her third child, Miles. He's currently the 28th grandchild of Gil and Kelly Jo. However, some fans on Reddit were surprised to discover that the Bates have been on a certain baby streak in less than a year, and Tori might keep it going. On February 21st, Josie gave birth to her third child. She named the baby boy Miles Kelton Balka, who was born weighing 7 pounds 10 ounces and 21 inches long. The newborn is finally back home after spending a week at the hospital. The Bringing Up Bates star has also shared heartwarming clips and pictures of her daughters finally spending time with their baby brother. At this point, Tori and Bobby are the only expecting married couple. Some people also think that the two may set a new record for the Bates family when it comes to consecutive baby genders. Some Bringing Up Bates fans on Reddit discussed the possible new baby streak in the Bates family. According to the poster, the Bates have had so many baby boys in a row, aside from Zach and Whitney's daughter, Lily, who was born on August 15, 2023. Miles is currently the third consecutive grandson of Gil and Kelly Jo Bates, and some think that Tori and Bobby may welcome another baby boy too. Others even predicted the name of the married couple's upcoming fifth child. I don't think the Bates have ever had so many boys in a row. Even with Lily, there's been 4 born in the last 11 months. Do we think Tori is going to continue the streak? Name guesses? I'm going to go with boy. Camden, Kendall, or Caleb. Until Rhett and Ryker, they have never even had 2 boys born in the same calendar year, let alone 2 in a row, and now they have had 3 boys in a row. I do think Tori will have a boy, and I am curious if she will continue the K/C pattern, or if it was a coincidence. Yes, I think Tori will have a boy. Name guess? Connor, Christopher, Christian, Parker, Beck, Everett, Luke. Tori is one of the few children of Kelly Jo and Gil who have stepped away from their TV fame. The Bringing Up Bates star hasn't posted anything on her IG page for 2 years. The news about her pregnancy also came from her parents on October 12, 2023. Due to this, some fans speculate that she may give birth somewhere between May and June. Tori Bates' husband, Bobby, presently runs a plumbing service company, Tennessee Standard, in Knoxville, Tennessee, along with his brother-in-law, Kelton Balka. Meanwhile, the 7th Bates child continues to live a private life with her 4 kids.